Welcome to the banks of the Red Cedar, East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans, where the fans have been ready for hours in anticipation of this big one we have coming up. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Toledo Rockets, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Spartans will boot it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Mims. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Toledo's offense will be first on the attack. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. On the ground, it's Dupree. Turning it on. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Finds the tight end. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. Let's see what they've got on second down. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Baker. Using the quick game. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Perry. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Rockets have taken it inside the 20. He'll keep it himself. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Send the tight end in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Perry. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
So the Michigan State Spartans offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He's brought down A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was in press? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Got a man. It's Crosby. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Off the RPO, complete. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Bringing the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Motion from the wide receiver. A run for the quarterback. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Punt is in the air. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Perry. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Crosby. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up his first period with a huge gain. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Baker. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Smashes through the tackle. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rockets! One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Rice has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside this building that hosted Super Bowl VIII. They're up by 7 over Western Michigan. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best.
Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. The give to the left. And some room to work. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Just couldn't quite squeeze the interception, and man, did he have some daylight in front of him. Second down coming. To throw, it's Childs. Right on target this time. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Perry. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun. They'll run it inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds him out of the backfield. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. To the ground with the back. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Toledo. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Wants to go up top. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got it in the middle, it's Collier. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Tight end getting vertical. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The give to the tailback. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll do it himself. Running to Green. Picks up the 1st down. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Rockets will have it 1st and 10. To the air, it's Baker. Under fire. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Unloads to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Caught close to the marker. It's Parachek. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Good enough for 1st down.
He leaves it with the back. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Running it to the right. Can't get him to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Back to pass, it's Childs. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got the first down, looking for more. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
And the Rockets will kick it off to start the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Back to pass, it's Childs. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Give to the single back. There he goes. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They get enough rush. And it pays off, the sack at the 20.
How about this goal line defense? On first down, they expect the run. They stuff it for a loss. And on second down, expecting pass, they can now get after the quarterback and bring him down for a sack. They are pushing this offense back in the wrong direction. This has been textbook goal line defense here as of late.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete on third down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll close the gap to 14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Graham. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Wants to throw. It's Baker. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll try the run. Plows through the defense. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Perry. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Rockets are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Unleashes one deep. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. USC is currently working from behind, but in front of a packed Coliseum, anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly.
Back to throw, it's Childs.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Ole Miss. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got it in the middle. It's McCray. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Really nice job on that throw, just giving his guy an opportunity to catch the ball. It kind of reminds me about Bill Burke, a guy I played against back in the Citrus Bowl when I was playing. He was throwing to Plaxico Burress, and he just kept putting the football in Plax's range, and we just couldn't stop the two of them. They went up and down the field on us all day long throwing it. If you just give your guy a chance like he did right there, I don't know if this defense can stop them.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. This This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Oh, better look out. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Power football with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The Spartans line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll try to race to the edge on 1st and goal with the wide receiver. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Sparty! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And that field shrinks. You've got to have the big boys down here that you can just throw it up to. Let them make plays. Make it look like run. All the big boys on the field. Slip that tight end out. Find him. They'll do the rest.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. Fires downfield. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Fires to the tight end. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. They'll leave it with him. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off play action. Caught behind the line. It's Dupree. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got the 1st down and more. They believe in this running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Fires to the big fella. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on 2nd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rockets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football, everything.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
And the Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Collier. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air. It's Childs. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Collier. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10.
And that is another first down.
Pulls it in. It's McCray. Turning it on. And he was able to run through a tackle. They finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
Good enough for first down.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete to the right. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
First and goal, Michigan State.
Looking to throw again. Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake. He wants it all. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, running back gets the give. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Fires to the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to keep running. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Here comes the offense on second down. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
Now, I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.